Have you ever felt like you're running on a treadmill set by someone else's standards? Anyone but your own? Exhausting yourself, maybe trying to reach a finish line that keeps on moving? You are not alone. Millions of us wrestle with invisible chains every day, chains that are forged by our limiting beliefs. And these hold us back from achieving our true potential. In this video, we're going to unlock these chains together. Hey, I'm Jay from Life Next Level. In these next couple of videos, we're going to dive deep into how the hidden saboteurs that are limiting beliefs work and how and why they work against you like they do. And most importantly, how you can start to break free and unlock your true potential. If you've ever felt it, it's like an invisible force is holding you back, preventing you from reaching your full potential or your goals. But maybe it's not just a feeling. Limiting beliefs may be the culprits lurking in the shadows of your minds, acting as barriers to your personal growth and fulfillment. And maybe it's not, maybe they're not as invisible as you think, actually. I think we can identify them if we work together here. So imagine for a moment that your mind is like a garden. Just like weeds can overtake a garden, limiting beliefs can overgrow in your mind if they're left unchecked. And these beliefs often sprout from conditioning, past experiences, or societal influences. They've been with you for a while, and you often don't even have control over them. So it can be hard to even acknowledge their existence sometimes. But don't worry, because understanding is the first step, and that's what we want to do today. Understand them and identify them for you. So understanding is really the first step towards transformation and getting beyond these limiting beliefs. So today we'll work on understanding them, understanding how they're holding you back and why, and identifying them. And then in the next video, we'll jump into how you can further deal with limiting beliefs. So again, today we want to understand and identify. So I'm sure the question may be, why are we focusing on this? And like, what's the reason that we're focusing on this? Because maybe if you haven't been in the personal development space long, maybe you're unfamiliar with limiting beliefs. If you have been in it, you've definitely heard of them. You probably understand what they do and how they can affect you. But breaking free from your limiting beliefs is actually just really crucial for anyone looking to elevate their life quality, to grow, to reach new levels of satisfaction that you may have always wanted. And this satisfaction, unfortunately, escapes most. Limiting beliefs just take over and do what they want to do. And limiting beliefs is really a topic that's really close and important to me. If you've read my blog or anything, you know, like my growth journey started probably 5, 6, 7 years ago. When I moved to Hawaii, I got a new job that I thought was going to be fantastic. I had a girlfriend that was going to move with me. It was great. I went there, set up our lives. Girlfriend didn't come. The job was not the career I thought it was going to be. It wasn't the opportunity I thought it was going to be. I'd moved away from everyone. Long story short, I kind of hit rock bottom. I was living in paradise. I had the ocean 5 minutes from me. And yet I was miserable. I was spiraling. I don't know if I hit rock bottom, but I definitely came damn close. And in that time though, really, I realized I wasn't happy. I realized I wasn't happy with my life. I realized there was so much that I wanted to do that I never really took a shot on. I only took a shot on this because I got the opportunity, but there were so many things that I wanted to do that I never did. And I realized that because I didn't think I was able to. I didn't think I was able to do so much that I wanted to do. And a lot of that, turns out, is really limiting beliefs that was passed down, like not from me, but, societal in my past. But I started to turn everything around. I got a life coach, read every book I could on personal development, wanted to really work on myself. And to do that, I had to start challenging my limiting beliefs. And really, it's like some of my limiting beliefs, small and big, right? They can be very small. Public speaking is a huge limiting belief for a lot of people. So I started taking public speaking classes. I started a blog just to put myself out there, and it was scary at first. Finally, I hit that publish button so people could read my stuff and what I was going through. Hell, part of the reason I started this channel is it's the same thing. I've realized I really want to help people grow personally and get out of any rut they're in and live a happy life. As I've kind of gone through it a couple of times and I've wanted to help people do that. It's hard to put yourself out there though. I know millions of people do it, but so many more don't. And so that's why I started this channel too. Another way to put myself out there, to push myself, to continue to grow and to challenge those limiting beliefs that I'm scared to go on video. Like I'm not good enough. Whatever, all of those things. I wanted to distinguish these limiting beliefs and start to put them out. And so I'm always going after my limiting beliefs because they always pop up. They're not something they can just snap away. But let's talk limiting beliefs. I don't want to get too far down that detour. So you're stuck, maybe by invisible chains. I mean, there's this whole vast ocean of opportunity out there, right? There's so many things you can do now, but you're not going anywhere because you're stuck. You're anchored to your past, to your limitations, like that really we're allowing to anchor us. No matter how hard you try to push forward, you remain stuck. It's an anchor. It's your limiting beliefs. They're deeply ingrained in your thoughts, and they whisper to you, you can't do this. You're not good enough. Why are you even trying? You're just going to fail. These are not simple doubts to gloss over, although it's very easy to do and just say, forget it. I'm right. My internal thinking, my internal thought process is right. But it's not that simple. There's serious obstacles on your path to personal growth and fulfillment, and they're rooted very deep because they've been with you for a while. I mean, the funny part of limiting beliefs is really that many of us don't even realize that they're there, and that's what's holding us back. They don't realize that's the voice in our heads saying that you can't do something. That's why the first key is really realizing that they're there, telling you can't do something. And so, like I said, they've been there, deeply ingrained in your mind for so long. They're just a part of you. And often we just listen to them because they just think it's us, but anytime you start to get close to getting out of your comfort zone and into your growth zone, boom, there they are, telling you can't do something, keeping you comfortable. So we don't even attempt it because we don't believe we can. So I'm here to tell you that you can. It's time to knock these freaking limiting beliefs around a little bit. They're going to be with you, but if you are aware of them, perfect. So let's dive into understanding the anchors that are holding you back and how you can finally start to set yourself free. First off, what exactly are limiting beliefs? They're negative convictions so ingrained in you that they shape your reality and restrict your possibilities. They're formed through conditioning of past experiences, societal influences. A staggering number of people live under their shadow without even realizing it. Limiting beliefs and their patterns are prevalent across societies worldwide. They're everywhere, significantly affecting areas like career progression, due to imposter syndrome or self-worth issues leading to unsatisfying personal relationships. The key weapon against limiting beliefs, your adversary here, self-awareness. By mindfully recognizing your patterns through practices such as meditation, reflective journaling, you can start to unveil the hidden anchors, those chains that are dragging you down or keeping you stuck, whatever it is, and whether they relate to your careers, your relationships, your self-esteem, or your happiness. And a lot of times it's all of them, right? It can affect everything. And I'm sure you already know, but limiting beliefs can obviously cause a wide range of negative effects on your life. These self-imposed constraints, and I have to say that and highlight it, these are self-imposed. We have to figure out how to get out from under them because they're self-imposed. But here's some things that they can do. Here's some negative effects that they can have on you. They hinder your personal growth. Limiting beliefs often prevent you from taking risks or trying new experiences, stunting your development. They can sabotage relationships. Negative self-perceptions can lead to insecurity and mistrust, damaging personal and professional connections. They can impair your career advancement. Doubting your abilities or worth can hold you back from pursuing promotions or new opportunities that would be perfect. They can affect your mental health. Persistent negative thoughts contribute to anxiety, low self-esteem, and even depression. And they limit potential. By believing that you're incapable of achieving a certain goal or certain goals, you may never discover your true abilities because you won't even try. And that's really the worst, not even trying. So understanding these impacts and how it can impact and influence you is really crucial in recognizing the power of limiting beliefs and the power they have over you. Before we do that, I just want to talk about real quick, where do these beliefs come from? Because again, this one is about understanding and identifying. Limiting beliefs do not appear out of nowhere. They're deep rooted in your past experiences and your environmental influences. Some common sources are childhood experiences. Many limiting beliefs are formed during your formative years, unfortunately. Negative feedback from parents, teachers, peers, anybody like that, anybody with in a position of power can shape your self-perception and create lasting doubts about your abilities. And let me just say, our parents aren't trying to push these limiting beliefs on us. They're just trying to keep us safe and in our comfort zone and protected. That's what parents do. That's often what teachers are doing too. but it does impact you negatively as you grow. Societal conditioning. Society and culture play a huge role in shaping your beliefs. Stereotypes, social norms, social media influences can all contribute to the formation of limiting beliefs and about like what limiting your beliefs about what you're capable of or what's acceptable for you to pursue. Past failures. Experiencing failure is a natural part of life. We talk about it a lot and we try to push people to fail because failure is not the negative thing that it seems to be, that people want it to be. But we all think it's negative. That's how it's ingrained in you growing up. So experiencing failure is really a normal part of life and it's about how you view it. But when we internalize these past failures in these experiences in unhealthy ways and don't kind of work through them, these setbacks or a single setback, it can lead to a belief that you're inherently incapable of success in this specific area, whatever area that failure was. Traumatic events, traumatic experiences, whether big or small, can obviously create a huge lasting impression on your psyche. They can lead to beliefs that limit your willingness to take risks or to trust others, depending, of course, on what this was. Comparison to others. Today's interconnected world, it's so easy to fall into the trap of constant comparison. And I'm doing a video on comparison too, because it can be so bad. Seeing other successes on social media or in personal lives can fuel beliefs that you're not good enough or that you're falling behind or why even try? I'm not going to be this good. So understanding the origins of the limiting beliefs is the first step in challenging and ultimately changing these limiting beliefs. By recognizing them, where they come from, where these thoughts come from, you can begin to question their validity and work towards replacing them with more empowering beliefs. It's definitely a process because they've been with you for so long, but that is the way to go about it. So like really identifying them and replacing them with more empowering beliefs that you can do something. Takes a little work, but well worth it. So again, this video is just about understanding. The next video, we're going to explore some practical strategies for identifying your specific limiting beliefs and taking the first step towards breaking free from them and rewriting your story, rewriting these beliefs. So today, we talked about the limiting beliefs and their impact on you and your life and understanding their roots. So I do have a call to action today, and it's really a simpler one, but it'll be good. It'll be good homework for the next video. I shouldn't use homework. Nobody wants homework, but this will just take a little bit. I'm sure it will be kind of easy to identify, especially if you've been watching videos, reading my blogs, or in the personal development area for any amount of time. But start by identifying one limiting belief that you have that's been holding you back. And maybe you know it, or maybe it takes you a little bit and you just journal or do a little mindfulness, a little meditation to just kind of like figure it out. What is holding you back? What's something you didn't try lately? What's a belief you have that you've wanted to do something but is holding you back? Whatever it is, meditate on it, journal on it, figure it out, write it down, and just think on it. Just focus on it and understand that it's a limiting belief, that it's not necessarily true. Sorry, I've been drinking a lot of coffee this morning. I'm a little bit jittery and on edge. Write it down, figure out where it came from if you can, why it rears its ugly head when it does. This will be important going forward as you identify more and more of these. In the next video, we're going to give you ways to uproot it and not allow it to hinder you anymore and come up with a more empowering belief that's not limiting. Hey, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you found some great information here. As always, hopefully you can use this information to grow, live the life you want, continue to better yourself, continue to grow personally, professionally. Stay tuned for the next video for the next steps to beat limiting beliefs. If you dug it, check out our other videos and hit that subscribe button. Would love to see you come back. As always, appreciate each and every one of you. And here's to breaking free from what's holding us back together. Stay tuned. We're building the community here. Put your stuff in the comments. If you have any info on this, if you have any experience on it, put it in the comments. Love you all. Hope you have a fantastic day. See ya.